May I come in, sir?
Yes, please do.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Please
good
take your
evening,
seat.
Good evening, sir. Thank you, sir.
You are Mr. Dev Ashish.
Ji, sir.
Dev Ashish, you are vaccinated?
Yes, sir.
Both dose?
Yes.
Okay. Then, fine, Dev Ashish. You are comfortable with English as your preferred medium?
Yes, sir, English.
I want you to introduce yourself to the board in a manner that your name is not repeated. Your caste, your community, these identity markers are not mentioned.
Sir, I completed my schooling from Bihar board up to 12th class, sir. And then I got admission into IIT in 2012, sir. And from there I completed my integrated MTech course in 2017, sir. And since then I am preparing for this exam.
You completed your master's.
Ji, dual degree
Integrated. Which branch?
Sir, geophysical technology.
You did your master's in a very super specialized kind of a branch, that was geophysical sciences, right? And then you want to become a Babu. Why? You did it from IIT, right? Which IIT?
Roorkee, sir.
IIT Roorkee. Why are you here? Aren't you, don't you ever think what are you doing? You want to take a level 8, level 9 job after doing masters from IIT Kharagpur in a super specialized branch. Why?
Sir, there are 2 or 3 reasons that propelled me toward this service, sir. First is that, sir, this service will give me opportunity to work in diverse regions, diverse areas, sir. Second is that, sir, this sir, I will get, sir, a stable service as well as financial security, sir. And third thing, sir, it will provide me self-satisfaction, sir.
See, self-satisfaction is a non-tangible thing. A tangible thing is salary, right? And you are saying that it's going to give you financial stability. A level 9 position in the Bihar government will give you financial stability rather than going to the corporate where your classmates must be earning 10 times, 8 times more than you. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Then why are you thinking so lowly about yourself? Why are you so underconfident?
Sir, I'm not underconfident, sir. But sir, this service will give me opportunity to contribute society in direct manner, sir.
Anyways, you have taken mathematics as your optional.
Ji, sir.
Tell me, mathematics being your optional, geophysics from IIT being your background, how it will be used once you are into administration in Bihar?
Sir, mathematics can be used in, sir, accountancy, sir.
Is that really mathematics? Adding,
sir,
subtracting,
sir,
accounts?
I think, sir, people who are good in mathematics, sir, have good command over accountancy, sir. And that can be used in administration as well, sir. Second thing, sir, regression analysis can be used in administration, sir. For example, sir, any policy, suppose I take decisions and how it will be going to affected by other variables, sir. That knowledge can be used, sir. Third thing, sir, numerical analysis. The portion of numerical analysis where we can do modeling, sir, or flood modeling, sir, and flood work forecasting, sir. That area can be explored by help of mathematics, sir.
You're coming from Begusarai, right? Tell me the important characteristics of your district.
Sir, it is situated in the northern bank of Ganga, north bank of Ganga, sir, and it is well connected with transportation, sir, and it is industrial capital of Bihar, sir. Sir, Indian Oil Corporation is also located in the Barauni, which is in Begusarai, sir. And apart from this, sir, recently Sri Nitish Kumar has inaugurated Pepsi Coca-Cola beverage plants in Bihar, in Begusarai.
Okay. If you look at Begusarai, you're saying that it is an industrial hub as far as the Bihar is concerned. Tell me what 3 major changes Bihar should make into its industrial policy so that Bihar can become industrially developed?
First thing that I would like to suggest is that, sir, uh, Bihar government should focus on agro processing sector, sir. And second thing, sir, Bihar government should create a land pooling policy, because land acquisition is major problem in states like Bihar, which hinders the industrial growth. And the third thing is, sir, skills development. Sir, I think Bihar government should focus on skill development. That is also prerequisite for industrial development.
Anyways, thank you so far.
Thank you, sir.
Dev Ashish,
Yes.
tell me, what are the various reasons of low labor force participation of women in Bihar?
Ma'am, 2 or 3 reasons can be suggested. First is that, ma'am, women education is lacking in Bihar, ma'am. Although in last 10 years efforts have been made to improve the women education, but despite that, ma'am, women is just taking education, but they are not getting into job. And second thing, ma'am, social prejudice, in my opinion. People there think that girls are not born to do job. They are just a kind of, ma'am, a kind of just, she is entitled to serve our society, not in entering the corporate jobs and other things. And ma'am, third things that I feel is lack of resources. Most of the families don't have resource to, ma'am, most of the family lacking resources, ma'am. They don't have enough basic resources.
Very right. What can be done to improve it apart from education? Any two things that can be done?
I think government incentives must be provided. For example, Bihar government is providing Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana. Under Sukanya Samriddhi Yojana, ma'am, dress as well as money are being provided to the female girls child.
Okay.
That I think will improve the situation, ma'am. And third things, ma'am, awareness creation should be done there. Like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Next step, ma'am, Beti ko job do, in my opinion.
Very right. So, what are geotextiles?
Ma'am, I have studied, but I am not able to recall it.
They have a very important role in stopping disasters.
Yes, ma'am, but I am not able to recall it.
Okay. So, tell me, why is your district so infamous? So, you have told us why it is famous. Why is it so infamous?
Ma'am, I think on the behavioral aspects, this district is infamous, ma'am. Because people who belong to Begusarai, they feel that they are superior. There is false notion of superiority. That I think, ma'am, is reason for infamous. And they behave in bad manner, ma'am.
There was also a TV serial, Begusarai.
Ji, ma'am.
There was shown too much violence. Is it true?
Ma'am, that I don't have idea about bigger aspects, but we can say that, ma'am, there is incidence of violence in that district.
Okay. Tell me, there is this culture of political consultancies. So, you are interested in political news.
Ji,
There is an increased culture of political consultancies. Is it good or is it bad for Indian politics?
Ma'am, it can be analyzed in both ways. On the first, ma'am, how it is good for democracy. First is, ma'am, it gives insight to the political party that what policy should be framed once they get into power.
Okay.
And next is that, ma'am, it works like a safety valve. Means what people feel about you on the ground. And on the negative side, ma'am, how it is bad for democracy, it always try to manipulate things. Means political consultancy always try to analyze things that at any cost a particular political party have to win. And in that case, ma'am, they indulge in negative things.
Thank you, Dev Ashish.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dev Ashish, this is a general perception that states like Uttar Pradesh and the Bihar, they are more likely dominated by the caste identities, right?
Yes, sir.
Recently, Chief Minister of Bihar, he has opened that the caste census should be undertaken
Yes.
for the purpose of allocating the various benefits. But at the same time, center has refused to do that.
Yes, sir.
Why this is contradiction that persists?
Sir, I think that, sir, I feel that this is more a political problem, sir, because if a deeper insight can be made in this issue, sir, caste census should be done.
Is there any administrative hurdles that comes into the way of conducting caste census apart from political one?
Sir, certainly it will come, but that can be done, sir. That can be overcome.
That
sir.
can be taken care
That
of.
can be, yes, sir.
Okay. What the benefits that the state of Bihar could gather out of this exercise once taken.
Yes, sir.
What the benefits it thinks of like it could accrue?
Sir, there are several benefits that I would like to suggest to you. First is, sir, it will give us clear picture about the distribution of land.
Okay.
And second is, sir, it will give us picture about the benefits of the clear picture of the benefits that we have adopted the policy in past, that how much it was able to reduce inequalities.
Till now, the caste census, only SCs and STs population is being numerated, but otherwise the population is not being included.
Yes.
What are those? Which sections of societies which have been left in this exercise?
Sir, I think OBC.
Okay. So since you mentioned about the OBC population, there is a commission which has undertaken the task of further classification of the OBC classes. What is the name of this commission?
Sir, G. Rohini Commission. Sir.
G. Rohini Commission. Justice G. Rohini Commission.
Justice G. Rohini Commission.
Right. Since we're talking about commission, so delimitation commission is also the commission which is responsible for delimiting of the constituencies. Recently, we have seen and heard of this commission regarding which state?
Sir, I think, sir, Jammu and Kashmir. Sir.
Jammu and Kashmir. Fine. So Dev Ashish, is there any difference between social auditing and social accounting?
Sir, social auditing is, sir, first of all, I'd like to define social accountancy.
Right,
sir.
sure.
Sir, social accountancy means a society is responsible for account of particular policy like Manrega, sir. And, sir, in audit case, society examines, sir, propriety of funds.
Okay.
Whether it was allocated or not, sir.
So whether these exercises being conducted by the same agencies or different agencies?
Sir, that I'm not aware.
Okay, not an issue. Have you heard of Arctic Council?
Yes.
Which countries are the part of this council?
Sir, the countries which are located in northern hemispheres, especially, sir, Scandinavian countries and Russia, and, sir, Canada, all these countries are part of Arctic.
Is US the part of this council?
Sir, sorry, sir, I'm not
Okay.
aware of.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Dev Ashish, you mentioned that you like swimming, right? And you are a mathematics student.
Ji.
So I'm sure you still remember Archimedes' principle?
Yes, sir, but not in clear picture, sir. I forgot it, sir.
You're a swimmer. You cannot swim without Archimedes' principle.
Sir,
It talks about the volume displaced in the...
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Volume displaced is equal to weight of person or body.
Tell me, is there an exception to Archimedes' principle?
Sorry, sir, I'm not aware.
Tell me, will the Archimedes' principle still be applicable if there is no gravity? Suppose we are testing the Archimedes principle in a zero gravity environment. Will it work or not? What's your take?
Sir, I'm not aware, but if you allow me, then I will guess.
Aware, obviously, it's not something you have researched on. I'm expecting that somebody who's who have cleared IIT will have some acumen of understanding things.
Sir, I think it will not work, sir.
So tell me, what according to you is the relationship between the gravity and buoyant force? Buoyant force, you remember Archimedes principle?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, relationship between buoyancy force and gravity, sir.
Your take. I'm not asking for scientific explorations there.
Sir, I think both are equal and opposite. If there is absence of gravity, sir, then buoyancy force will not act, sir, in my understanding.
Okay, you can look at it later. Fine, Dev Ashish, it was nice talking to you. Your interview is over, you can go now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Take a seat.
Thank you, sir.
So, Dev Ashish, your interview is on 19th.
Yes, sir.
So, when are you going?
Sir, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And is it going to be your first interview ever as far as civil services are concerned?
Yes, sir.
Both state and center UPSC taken together?
Yes, sir.
What's your take? You are happy with your performance today, or it can be a little better?
Sir, I think at some areas, for example, sir, you asked about Archimedes principles. That I think.
See, it is never a claim that they will be asking Archimedes principle. That's obviously is not a claim. Nobody can make such claim. Idea is to test the basic analysis and the presence of mind. I asked for Archimedes principle. They may ask for something absolutely different, but the same personality trait will be applied there. Whether you can analyze immediately for something which is not you're not expecting, and then suddenly some problem come up. How do you react to it? That is the question. And it won't matter whether your response is right or wrong. It won't matter much. What will matter is how you react to it. Are you taken aback, or you are ready to apply your mind? That's the question. Even if it is, I mean, in any case, somebody when will be facing a new problem will have other tools to find out what is right, what is wrong. The thing is, how do you react? That is important. Overall, Dev Ashish, you're a good candidate. I mean, we started with a hostile line of questioning, hoping to see whether you crack or not. You're able to hold your ground well, right? You have studied from nice institution. It also reflects well in your personality. So overall, you're a good candidate. Specifically, your entry is good, sitting posture is good, voice level is good. There isn't hand movement, which is a good thing. Eye contact is also good. Flow is also fine. At a few places, it appears that it can be more energetic, right? But okay, overall, sir, it is fine. So there isn't much you need to worry about your verbal or non-verbal communication. So it is true that be open, right? Apply your mind, and on that particular moment, it should appear that you are able to think energetically, right? Whenever you get an opportunity to show the originality, do show it. It will matter, right? Otherwise, keep a smile the way you are already keeping, right? But there can be a little bit more of it at a few places, right? That you can do. When we discuss your background subject, you were not happy. Neither the mathematics nor when the geotextile things were being discussed. Whether you know or not is a different thing. But it should appear that you are happy that your background is being discussed, right? And then you can come up with something if you are able to. Otherwise, it's fine. You obviously will say sorry and that nothing else. Overall, you are prepared. You are ready, right? Only thing you have to do it. You have to deliver it with smile and confidence, right? Everything else is in there. Personality wise, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. खुश होकर interview दीजिए. I'm sure you'll do very good, right?
Thank you, sir.
All the best.
Thank you, ma'am.